right, we've got another car for sale today. This one has something special under the bonnet. What could it be? We're gonna find out. This is a 1971 Mark III Mini for $22,000. That's right. When you see what this car is for 22 grand, you better call me quickly. If you're watching this video and you haven't already started dialing the phone number, that's a rotary dial. It's probably already sold. So you better call me because this is a really special car that was built by a really good friend of mine, Tony, down in Eugene. He owned this car for years and years and years. And then he sold it to his friend Tim, and Tony works at Metalworks. He's one of the best hot rod builders on the planet. This guy knows how to build cars, and this was his personal car, so it's really dialed. Tim is also a car guy, and he worked at Vintage Underground, and they did something crazy. What did they do? Check this out. Yep. It's got a blower, Max. Look at that. It's blown. That's right. This is one of the VMAX Supercharger kits. That's an Eaton M35 or Eaton M53. I can't remember. It's off of a modern Mini. It's got a 40 or 45 DCOE Weber side draft blowing through that Supercharger into a really well-built 1310, I think it is now. This is a 12G13 16 cylinder head that's been worked. It's got some big valves in it and a little bit of mild porting. Everything's been done to this car. It's got a straight cut drop gear set in it. It's got a close ratio 4-speed remote gearbox in it. Ultralight flywheel and back plate. I mean, I could go on for days about just the engine in this thing, but look at the paint on this car. It's British racing green with some beautiful gray and red pinstriping. They even did a red filler strip on the windscreen. That's just wild. The paint on this car is really, really good. It has an S Racer air dam on the front there. It has integrated rally lights and the Cooper 8 slat grille, clear turn signals, and I just put these 6x10 deep dish mini light style wheels on it with Yokohama A008s for our friend Damien, who got it from Tim, who got it from Tony. So I've known this car for decades. I mean, I really have known this car a really long time. I like the chrome seam covers. I love the bullet mirrors in stainless and chrome. Let's take a look inside. This car is really tight and clean. Remember, 1971 Mark III, $22,000. Okay, Momo Mod 07 suede steering wheel. Specialist components, weighted shift knob with extension on the remote shifter. Aluminum pedals with a Patty Hopkirk throttle pedal. Walnut or burl wood Roki dashboard. And look at that, that's right, 120 mile an hour Cooper S speedometer. You guys all want 120 mile an hour speedometer. That's pretty cool. Smith's Tack boost gauge, because, well, it's got boost. And look at the interior in this. I gotta tell you, the seats in this car are so comfortable. It's got the jet motor seat brackets, so it's moved way back. Now, Tony was like, he's 6'4", and you should see how he fishes himself in and out of this car, and he fits great. So will you. You can adjust the seat forward and back. It also reclines, and they just did a superb job on the interior. Rear seats, looks like nobody has ever even sat back there. It's brand spanking new. Even smells good in there, like brand new material. You know, it just has that almost new car smell in a 1971 Mini. Isn't that cool? Come on around here. Let's keep looking. Super shiny chrome gas cap. All the chrome on this car is just stunning. Chrome license lamp, chrome boot hinges, nice new chrome bumpers. Look at this crazy exhaust. I can't wait for you guys to hear this. So what is a Mini with a V8 muffler? I think it's a, not Manaflow, Magnaflow. I think it's called a torque thrust. I can't remember. It's a big V8 muffler on it, and it has a very unique sound. This Mini sounds not like any other Mini I've actually ever heard before. The Vintage Underground license plate is still there because they did do a lot of the work on this car. Tim was the owner, and the owner of this car, and he worked there at the time, and he just did all kinds of cool stuff to this. So in the boot here we have, we added the battery ground and the battery cutoff. It's really clean. This car has no rust in it. It's a really good car. Let's go look inside some more. Oh, let's see. Look at this. It looks like the 49th week of 1970. So I guess, yeah, it was sold in 71. So let's go. Oh, look, a Mark I boot lid handle. Okay. There is a Alpine. Is that an Alpine? Yeah, I think that's an Alpine. It's got an Alpine stereo in it with USB, so you can charge your phone and play your music and do all that cool stuff. There's nothing I can sell you to this car. Some floor mats. The carpet kit in this is really good. I don't know where Tony got that, but I love it. It's so well built. It's so well contoured. It's very deep plush. But I would throw some floor mats back there. I love the door panels, all matching. Of course, look at that back seat. That is so good. That is really good, you guys. And look at the headliner. Excellent working dome light with the doors. It comes on when you open the doors. You can also turn it on when you're sitting in the car. There's a little place to put some stuff in your Roki dashboard. It still has the parcel shelf inside there. Okay, switches are upside down. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that makes my teeth itch. I can't stand that. Those switches are upside down. It makes me crazy. I'd like to see those turned over. Put some floor mats in it. That's all there is to do to this thing, because you're about to hear this blower and this exhaust system and the straight cut gears. It just has all the best sounds. Oh, look at this Rip Speed valve cover, rocker cover for you guys in the UK. Hey, let's see what rockers are in there. I don't even know. Oh, it's got rollers. Look at that. Some good ones too. Let me poke my head in there and I see if I can figure out which ones those are. Those look like Titans. So anyway, this motor is healthy. It's hot. It's fast. It's really awesome. You guys are going to find out here in just a little bit, because you've seen it and you've heard it and you're still asking questions.
Come on, Max, you've seen it, you've heard it, and you're still asking questions. When do we go for a ride?
Let's go. Is that cool or what? Okay. Look at these upside down wiper switch. Heater. Ah. Stereo just is insane. It's got these huge speakers back here. I've never even turned it on. I'd rather listen to the motor. Okay. Now it's a remote gearbox. And so you see I didn't lift up to put it in reverse like you would on a rod change. So this actually has all the Cooper S Hardy Spicer drive axles, and those are big, heavy duty, very strong. Well, looks like I didn't get to beat the rain. Now I have wide shoes on and my feet still fit all the pedals nicely, so isn't that nice? Slippery. Yeah, here comes the rain. I'm sorry about that, guys. I wish it was dry out, because this is making a lot of power. You can drive it normal. See this? Look, you can shift early. It's quite pleasant. Look at this. I've never done this with a remote shifter before. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's wonderful. This is one of the best shifting remote shifters I've ever shifted. You know, that obviously somebody went through and rebuilt it and did a really fine job at that. So We're gonna get some heat in this thing, and then I'll open it up for you and listen to those awesome straight cut gears. I love that. When you get it all spooled up, that's quite pleasant. So let's see, it's got the KYB gas adjust. Those are the silver shocks with the red labels. I like those shocks a lot. It's got rubber cones with high-lows all the way around. It has adjustable lower control arms, adjustable tie rods, polyurethane bushings. It has rear camber brackets on the trailing arms. Oh, good. Here we go. Damn! Oh my gosh, this car's fast. Yeah, that feels like 80, 90, maybe more than 90 horsepower at the wheels. It's got to be feeling, it feels like my butt dyno's telling me we're approaching 100 horse. At least we know that's at the flywheel. At the wheels, maybe just about 100. Let's see. Wow. This thing is fun. That, you're going to have a hard time not wanting to do that all the time because that's exhilarating. I do like that belt-driven supercharger. They've got it dialed. This thing is working really nice. Idles beautifully. It's smooth as glass. Look at this. We caught that truck in front of us in a hurry. That's wonderful. Let's see how the defrost works. And we got our turn signals. Look at it, it's actually lighting up the jewels where it's supposed to be. Way to go, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this car? Everything's done. This is turnkey. You can come pick it up and drive it home. It has the coolest license plate, EAT 970s. Well, I bet it does eat a 970. And it has the Oregon Special Interest 1971 sticker on the blue plate. That is cool. That's car guy stuff right there. We're fighting for a little traction here. All right, let's see. I guess the only thing I could sell you is some floor mats in this car. Can't think of anything else. It's done, it's turnkey, it's beautiful. For 22 grand, that's it, man. You're getting yourself a fine machine. Here we are back in the shop. Turn the heater off, wipers off. Anyway, how was your ride along in a 1971 Mini with a blower? All right, $22,000. It's not going to last. This is a nice car. I hope to hear from you soon. See you on the next one.